Welcome to the first mission of my new Five Parsecs From Home campaign. This is a game by published by Modiphius Entertainment by Ivan Sorensen, and let's get to it. So we're playing a mission where my crew, who I'll introduce shortly, have been deployed to the planet of Halcyon 5, a foggy planet, free trade zone, and they've been given a job by their patron, a friend of Asus, called Uno Rotaro, and Uno has asked them to deliver a package into a cargo crate which is due for shipment off the planet, which is currently sitting on the edge of this lift here. And this here is our objective in the middle of the table. We're not using the whole table. This blue line marks the boundary, and the other boundary is this wall here. This blue line because, well, it's far enough away from the cop car that the fog should cover any dodgy activities, and hopefully the cop's gone out for a donut break anyway. We've got a table that's about 31 inches by 31. The whole table itself is an infinity set, which auto-generated for me. It's a lovely mod you can get on the Steam Workshop for Tabletop Simulator, and I'll post some links down below if people are interested. But for now, let's just get it on and see how this all goes. Let's start by introducing the crew, two of whom are delayed. So we'll only be starting with two on the map. We'll do deployment after we've introduced. So let's start with our crew of four. This is our leader, Lu Kin. Lu is a human explorer from a peaceful high-tech colony. He's just looking to discover things in the world. No one's really sure what he's exactly looking for, but he's certainly looking for it with his binoculars. He has a colony rifle, a blast pistol, and he's a pretty savvy guy. That's why he's the leader. He's not a particularly good combatant, but he knows how to work the star systems and such. He's been around for long enough and seen enough that he knows what's going on. He's just here to see what's out there, even if most people say he won't like it. Second in command with Lu Kin is his friend Asus, who is a engineer alien who's particularly good with tech. He's a soldier from a low-tech colony who just really values loyalty. He's loyal to Lu Kin because he got him off-world and got him exploring the galaxy and seeing new things, introducing new technologies. He's handy with a heavy rifle. He's our combat skill +1, so he's the only one with some significant combat training, and with a scrap pistol on his belt just in case. He's also a fairly savvy fella himself. And the two that they've picked up on their journey is Miser. He's a bio upgrade from a primitive world. He grew up on a mining colony. He was upgraded so that he could withstand the harsh environments and get the essential materials there. But he's been taken by a lot of Hollow movies, and he thinks he's strong like Krognan the Starbarian, and smart like him too. But I wouldn't say he's the smartest. He's quick. He's tough. He's got a machine pistol and a boarding saber, so he's our main melee combatant. And he's probably the bravest of the bunch. We'll see how that plays out. And then last but not least, we've got Preem, who is also quick. She has a fairly standard rifle, but a powerful beam pistol, and runs a concealed blade in her belt because she grew up in an overcrowded dystopian city as a trader. And naturally, she is seeking wealth, but she understands how much a fortune really costs. And that's our four. Now let's take a look at who we're facing off against in this first mission. Over here we have our bunch of Starport scum. Now Starport scum, they are Friday night fighters. I haven't got it listed here, but I need to remember that whenever someone is casualty, so anyone within 6 inches will run away 6 inches. So they're a bit cowardly, but they're led by the slightly less cowardly Fishig. This fella here, he's got a colony rifle and a blade. Pretty standard weapon. He's got two specialists with him, one wielding a hunting rifle and one wielding a shotgun. And then he's got a crew of four with each with military rifles. So they're fairly well equipped, these military rifles. If we look on here, they do the 24-inch range and they do a single shot. So they're basically just slightly longer range than the colony rifle. But on a 30-inch board, I don't think the range will apply that much. So It's just a single shot out to solid range. Now, for those who aren't familiar with 5 parsecs, range and range combat is dealt with pretty seriously here. I've got a Battlegrounds reference sheet here, and you can see at the top right, the firing is pretty damn simple. It's just a d6 plus your combat skill, which for everyone apart from Asis, our engineer sniper, is +0. And they need to roll a 6 of the targets in cover, but within range. If they're without a range, then you can't shoot them. If they're not in cover and in range, it's 5+. But if you get within 6 inches, that's the kill zone. 7 inches, no kill zone. 6 inches, kill zone. Then it's a 3+, as long as they are open. If they're within 6 inches and in cover, then it's a 5+. And then you roll to wound and roll to, and then armor saves. But there's wounding is pretty easy to do. Toughness 3 all round, apart from Miser, who's got a toughness of 4. If you roll equal or higher, then it's a casualty. If you roll lower, then we'll use these stun tokens, and that basically reduces your actions. So casualties can come thick and fast. Hitting is the main thing that we need to avoid. We don't want to get hit, so we want to stay in cover, make those shots 6+. We want to stay out of sight, make those shots never happen in the first place, and hopefully get the jump on them. So let me introduce you then. Let me reintroduce you then to 5 Parsecs From Home. Let's begin with a setup. So we've already rolled some stuff. We've already done some D100 rolls in the book, which I can quickly tab to. Now that's OBS. Whatever. There we go. This is the book. This is the PDF version. And there's some random events somewhere. Let me just. You don't care about. Oh, there we go. You do care about that. Of course you care about that. You're watching this video. Battle events. There we go. Boom. D100s. But we've rolled for things like. Stop tapping back to OBS, Ben. We've rolled for some things like the deployment conditions, which is delayed. So I mentioned at the very start that 2 of my crew members are going to be arriving late to the mission. And we've rolled for our objective, which is the delivery, which I talked about, this crate in the middle here. The next thing we need to do is wait for TTS to catch up. Good work, TTS. There's loads of graphics and stuff going on. Occasionally it just decides to glitch out. Also, a nice little shot of Troy over there. We should be able to get some fairly nice shots of the battleground here, which is very nice. So yeah, so the first thing we need to do is roll for deployment. So I'll take a die. I will say the top is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5s and 6s I'll re-roll. This is for the opponent's side. The opponents start over here. All right then. And they are defensive enemies. So I've marked here, just you can see at the very top right of that card I've just brought up here, AID, which means they're defensive. The AI is a very simple script, I guess, a set of preferences that each enemy of that AI tech will sort of abide to. But since it is a solo game, there really is no pressure for me to play it any one particular way. The way I play might be different to the way that you play. So that's what's nice about these solo games, and it's all about the story and the development, and hopefully we can enjoy some of that today. So then, the tactical defensive enemies you can see on the right, they will deploy around 8 inches apart in random groups, and all enemies. The setup's so simple. You set up the enemies, and then you set up your guys who have to be 18 inches away, and you can see that under setting up the figures. Very simple. Personally, I would have preferred a bit more rigorous setup rules, included with the base book. It seems sort of hand-waved a bit here, but we can deal with that, no problem. So let's start by randomizing our enemies. I'm just going to, I mean, that's not very random, is it? We'll just sort of do this and grab one. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. Pick up this guy. All right, this guy's going to start in the middle. Let's pop him in the middle somewhere. So because we need to start 18 inches away from each other, I'm going to say we have to start at least 9 inches away from the middle. So we put this guy exactly 9 inches away from the middle and here. Now, problem is he's defensive, so I don't really want to do that because that's not a very defensive position. Let's start him over here in some cover. That's defensive enough, and it's 9 inches directly away, that line there. Okay, so there's the first guy. Who's going to be with him? Not even looking at the screen. Grabbing someone. Who's this? Someone with a hunting rifle. It's our sniper. A couple of inches away. Next guy, need to start 8 inches away from this lot, so let's start them behind these crates over here. Let's grab this one. That's fishing, starting behind the crates. Someone with him. It's a military rifle, and then 8 inches. Oh, we can start on the building. That's a good position. This person here, and this person here. And let's give the shotgunner to Fishig. So the shotgunner can stay with. Maybe we'll put the shotgun over here. A nice flanky flank. I'm rethinking it now. Shotgun is going to go on the very far flank. Maybe a bad idea, but I feel like they can use this cover and approach and do some shoot bang bangs there. All right then, that's the enemy setup. Now I have to set up 18 inches away from them, but like I said, I'm tweaking the setup rules a bit because I feel like if I were to do this, then I could set up 18 inches away. I could set up basically right next to the objective, and that feels a bit cheesy. So we're just going to draw a line 9 inches away because I've got vertical measuring on. I need to do it slightly to the side. Okay, so it's around the middle of this packing container. We can set up anywhere around that, and you can already see that I'm playing pretty fast and loose here because, well, I think that's the way the game's designed. It's not that busy with tactics. So anyway, stop talking then, get on with it. Right, I need to determine who is delayed. So we'll sign 1, 2, 3, 4, left to right. 3 looks like Miser's delayed, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's re-roll it. We can do D3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Lukin is delayed. Looks like Miser and Lukin probably got into an argument. And Asus and Preem have been tired and moved out to do the delivery. I need to decide who has got the package. I'm going to say that since Preem is quick, Preem has got the package. Asus is going to start over here behind this sort of signal pylon, and she wants to be pretty quick for the package, so she's going to start behind this package, behind this thing here. Okay, cool. Ace has got a nice line of fire, I think. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. So deployment done. We are ready to begin. Hello, zoom in, zoom out. Sorry if that's screwed up your eyes. All right, so initiative. How does turn order work in 5 Parsecs? Well, if you played it, then you know. If you haven't played, then let me tell you. You roll as many dice as you have figures on the map. I have 2, and you're looking for low numbers here. And you can assign dice to each person. So I would technically assign a 5 to one, a 6 to the other, but really it doesn't matter. All I really care about is, do I get any dice less than any of their reactions? Then I can actually do something. All my characters have reactions of 1, which means that no, I get nothing. I don't go quickly, which means I can safely say that all the enemies will go, and then I will go. So we'll start with the enemies. The way I'm going to do this is, whichever enemy is closest to any of my dudes, I will move them first. So it looks like we've got this guy over here. Now defensive enemies will move into weapons range and then stand and shoot. This guy looks like he's probably already within weapons range. He's got a military rifle, 24-inch range. Can he see Asus? I'm going to say that he cannot see Asus from there. So he will stand there and he will wait till someone pops out so we can shoot. This guy, can he see Asus? Here's the wonder of TTS. We can get right down. I'm going to say he can't. That's just Asus' cape and his foot. So he also can't shoot. But he's going to stand there and get ready to shoot someone. Right, let's see who's next. Is the shotgunner probably closest? Maybe Fishig, doesn't really matter. Let's just use the shotgunner. These guys, let's look at their profile. So they panic on a 1 to 3. So I can, every time I kill someone, I get to potentially make someone run off the board. That's separate to their special rule Friday Night Fight, as I mentioned at the start. Their speed is 4, combat skill +0, toughness 3. Pretty standard stuff. The shotgunner's got a range of 12, so he wants to get within 12 range of my dudes, and defensive enemies will never ever go across, never leave their half of the table, so they'll never go past this point because they're either cowardly or smart. I'm not really sure. The shotgunner is going to move up though, wants to stay in cover, can't quite sprint across here, way too far, so it's going to move up cautiously. Let's move it to there. I don't think they're going to be able to shoot that shotgunner. If it was aggressive, the enemy would run straight out. Let's run this guy up the side so he can move. He can sort of jump over that crate. He can get into some safe cover over here. So let's Let's move him around. He's pretty nice and safe there. And this guy with a hunting rifle, now he needs just to be in range. Ooh, a bit of glitch. Does he want to? Now then, I think what he will do is climb up onto this crate here, because he's got some solid cover from those barrels, and he's got a good line of sight down that angle there. Can shoot all the way over here. That's looking good for him. You might have said that he can move up to there, but I think he wants to get a better shot. And then Fishig, still defensive even though he's lieutenant. He can move out here. Let's move him to here. Getting towards the objective. And this guy with the military rifle, move a couple of inches out, and then another few inches forward. He thinks he's going to be in cover there. The way movement works is these guys have 4 inches, but you notice I've been moving them 6 because you can make instead of shooting, you do the combat action, you can dash, which is basically an extra, well, it is an extra 2 inches, always on top of their speed. All right, so that's the end of the enemy's first round. Let's see what I can do. Preem, she's got a speed of 5, so she could move 5 and then 2, so she can move a total of 7. Which she's going to do. She likes the look of that. That's nice and wide. I don't think anyone will be able to see her. Let's just nudge her in there. And then Asus. If he wants to shoot, he's going to have to step out. Because if they couldn't see him, then he can't see them. How does he feel? They've got cover. Could he be cheeky and try and sneak around this way and get cover from one but not the other? And force them to move? Maybe. Let's do that. Let's move out to the side. Let's move him enough so that he can actually see. I would say that's enough. Yeah, if he can see them, yeah, they can see his body, so he's going to shoot at this guy. Because his weapon is a hunting rifle, 30-inch range, huge amount of range. Maybe he should have moved out of range, or maybe I should have done that. With one shot, with a +1 on damage, but it's heavy, so he has a -1 on the attack, which means that he would need to get a 6 to hit him because he's in cover. He would have +1, so he'd need to roll a 5, but he has -1 because of heavy, so he needs to roll a 6. So the fortunate thing about having a +1 combat skill is that I can move with a heavy weapon and still hit someone in cover, which usually can't happen. So there's my sexy dice, roll it. That's TTS has just paused because it wants to load the die result. I rolled a 2. Okay, it misses. No problem. That's Aces and Preem done. So, end of the round. Let's see if anyone shows up. I'm going to roll 1 dice separately. I know the rules don't exactly state that, but I'm going to do that. So 1 for Lukin and 1 for Miser. This is round 1. So only come in on a 1, and I'm going to use this die, make it nice and big, and mark the round order. Round order 1. Turn 1. Alright, now into turn 2. So then, let's roll initiative. Let's see who goes first. Right, they're going to go first. Bit more movement. Let's do this nice and quick. Fishig needs to move up. He's going to get into cover here. Can he take a shot? Can he see anyone? He can't see anyone, but he's got a lovely position of cover there. This military rifle guy is going to move up to cover here and peek out so he can make shots. These guys, now I said this one can see him, this one, ooh, maybe I gave myself a little bit too much, but he can always move. He can always move. Doesn't lose cover, so he might as well take a movement. They're both going to get shots off. If he moves further on, I would say Asus would still be in cover, so I'll just move there. I'll do their shots in a little bit. This shotgunner has got 6-inch movement. Yeah, it's going to make a break for it. Got pretty good cover. It's going to go tight, actually, nice and tight there. So, ooh, dangerous. Would it do that? 12-inch range. Needs to get in range. Yep, it's going to make a break for it. Shotgunner's brave. And then over here, these guys. This guy's, he's within range. Oh dear. Oh, Preem. Oh no, Preem, you're sticking. Get your ass in, Preem. I'm going to say you can shoot through that screen. It's probably a holographic anyway. Alright, it looks like he's taking a shot, and this hunter. Ooh, can he see her? Ooh, questionable. That is an edge case. I'm going to say on a 4+ he can. He can see her. Looks like he saw her while she was moving. You might say that he couldn't, but come on, let's get some shots off. She's probably going to die now. I'm going to regret this. Right, the military rifle guy's going to shoot, so they need 6s. This guy here. He misses. The hunting rifle. He misses. And then these 2 guys on the rooftop shooting at aces. He's doing both at the same time. Oh, no 6s. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. I wish I had some effects, but you're going to have to deal with white floaty arrows. Right, that's all those guys gone. No one... Didn't forget to move anyone. No, I didn't forget to move anyone. Everyone's good. And now it's my turn. Now then, can Preem make the... She can't make the drop, but she can move into some cover here. But she likes to look at... And she could probably take a shot from there as well. 5 inches to there, not quite enough. Looks like I'm taking that cover. And then Asus is going to... Ooh, yeah, standard shoot, because I've got my +1 now. I'm not moving. I can take advantage of that. And he's okay with taking the shots from these guys up here. They're not going to hit anything. Come on. All right, then. Preem is going to see what she can shoot. Let's have a look. We've got that guy there. We've got Fishig. We've got this guy over here, because we said that console's holographic. We've definitely got the hunting... Oh, has she managed to... No, I think she's in. She can get shot from him. Or she's got this guy here. An absolute plethora of targets. Her range is 18-inch or beam pistol 10-inch range. Could you beam pistol Fishing? Oh, she can. She can beam pistol him. Beam pistol does... The reason why I'm excited is because the beam pistol does a +1 on damage and it's critical, which means 6s to hit, deal 2 wounds instead of just 1. I mean, we need a 6 anyway, so we might as well use the pistol. So out pops the beam pistol. That's a 5. It's a 5. I'm okay with that. Now, I do have story points to use to re-roll. You generate story points at the start of a campaign. But I'm not going to use them on that because it's unlikely and it's not desperate. And she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. They're just going to aim and shoot and probably kill her. It's fine. Asus can take a shot with a +1 against the 2 guys up on the balcony. So let's take that shot with a +1. So 5s. That's a 2. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I could re-roll that. Do I want to re-roll that? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going to spend a story point. These are not my story points. These are just generic tokens I'm using for the moment. But I'll put that there to remind myself I use a story point, and I'm going to re-roll it. I need a 5. Come on. Yes! It worked! It worked! Can't believe it worked! Now the hunting rifle has a damage of +1, which means I need to beat his toughness of 3, so I need to 2. Anything but a 1 and he's dead. Or at least wounded. Great. He's casualtied. I didn't pick which one, so I'll roll 1, 2, 3 on the left. 4, 5, 6 on the right. It's a 2. This guy. This guy. This guy. Let's just line up that shot. Bullet time. Bullet, bullet, bullet view. This is what this is. It's the jankiest bullet view I've ever seen, but bleh. Great. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying my sound effects. I am. I even got a bag of blood splats because you gotta have blood splats. And he's marked as a casualty, so I'll put him over here. Now, because I mentioned the Friday Night Warriors thing, which sadly I've not got this card, but what happens is that everyone within, I think it's 4 or 6 inches, moves back 6 inches. It doesn't say if they move off the table, they run away. So I'm just going to move him back to here. Who else is within 6? This guy. I'm going to say this guy is. He just heard his mate get shot, and he's going to. Hello, that measurement tool's a bit wrecked. He moves back. Or is it one standard move? Oh, I think it's a standard move. Anyway, he runs out of cover, panicking. Oh no, Jimmy! It's always Jimmy in it. Worth a story point, I think. Now, end of the round, we get to roll a morale check. What happens is we roll a number of dice equal to the number of casualties we caused. and we have to roll equal to or less than their panic. Well, the panic is 1 to 3. I hate that this keeps being brought up. When I zoom in, I bring up the map table. Right then, a 1 to 3 and someone runs away. A 2, this guy, his mate, off the board. Not a casualty, so I'll put him over here. Ooh, okay. So a single shot, single story point. Ace has managed to shoot one, and his mate panicked and probably left him for dead. I don't think they're going to be friends afterwards. Now then, end of the second round. Roll once for Lucan, see if he comes in. A 3, and roll once for Miser. A 4. No, they don't come in. And on to round 3. Initiative for Preem and Aces. 2 1s, which means I go first. Okay. So an opportunity for Preem to dive in and do the objective, or for her to potentially reposition. Can't really outflank. Got a 5-inch move to there. Oh, I've got a shot on this guy. He's out in the open. If I move to there, would I be within range? No. 5 inches. Oh. Why do I feel like I should do the objective before she gets shot? Oh yeah, I should quickly mention all these minis have been grabbed from various mods on Tabletop Simulator on the workshop, but I thought it's important to note who painted them. Black Baby Jesus painted Preem. You can see her face there, and I think he also Jim Brighting painted Asus. Exactly what minis these are, I'm not really sure. I can tell you they're from the Game Infinity, so you can buy them in real plastic and support the hobby. But I've just taken some which people have scanned in on 3D Scan who love the game, and they're pretty much perfect for 5 Parsecs From Home. But back to Preem, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna take a quick shot at Fishy, try and wipe him out? She only hits on a 6. You know what? I think she is. She's going to wait for some more backup. She's going to roll against Fishy and hold for a 6. She gets it! She gets it! She gets a 6! This is her big pistol as well with a +1. I mentioned that she has her beam pistol, +1 and critical. Critical, which means I do 2 wounds to Fishy, so I rolled 2 dice. His toughness is only 3. Ooh, don't even kill him. Wait, with the +1 damage. Yes, I do. Oh, please, Tabletop Simulator, stop lagging. A 2 plus the 1 for the beam pistol is 3. His toughness is 3. Looks like Fishig is a casualty. If I didn't have a +1 on the damage, the 2 and the 1 would do stun markers to him. And that basically means that he would have to spend his actions to get rid of those stun markers. 3 stun markers and you're also knocked out, which basically means you're a casualty, I think, but you don't roll for injury. But he is a casualty. Fishig, before he even got to take a shot, is knocked out, and the blood splatters all over the barrier in front of him. Why not? Is this guy within? He's within 7 inches, so he doesn't panic and run away, even though he just saw his lieutenant get killed. Well, or at least a shot out of the fight, because I don't think casualties necessarily mean that they die. Right then, good work, Preem. Fucking good work. And Asus has got to take a shot. Could try and move and shoot that shotgunner because she's out of cover. She didn't think that she would. She thought she would be alright, but we're too quick. Ace is going to move. He's going to shoot. He's got -1 because it's heavy, but she's out of cover, so it's a 5+. So it's actually a 6. A 2. I'm not going to spend a story point on that. I'm kind of okay with it. Alright, that's the end of my turn. Now it's back to their turns. So then, it looks like this shotgun is closest to me, I think. What's that, 14 inches? Okay, this guy's going first. Well, he can see me. We've already established that. And he takes a shot. Hitting on 6s. And he doesn't hit. Because he didn't move, he could also re-roll 1s, which is nice. Now this sniper can still see her. She can't hide her entire body behind that pillar. So he's going to go for it. That's a 1. He aims, so he re-rolls. That's still a 1. I don't know if aiming you re-roll 1 still, but I know in the rules that you don't re-roll the same die twice. More than once. Which is twice. Yeah. Okay, the hunter's done. The sniper, rather. This guy, now he's going to get back in cover. I think that puts him in cover from her. Yeah, it does. And he gets to take a shot. But he doesn't aim. So just hitting on 6s. Ooh, that would have been a hit if he's got +1 combat skill, but he doesn't, thankfully. And, well, I really should have done this shotgunner, but shotgunner wants cover. So it can move 4 inches. Ooh, I'm not in cover. But I can get here. Okay. Ooh, thank you, TTS. Let's pop you here. And I'm assuming that's 12 inches. Oh, out of range. Ooh, let's revert then, and let's say this shotgunner is going to move to outflank to here. Now, technically, actually, according to the rules, only tactical enemies, everyone does that. Only tactical enemies outflank, so she would move directly forward and try to get cover. So it's either here or here. I'd say move there. And because she moved 5 inches, she doesn't get to take a shot, but she can shoot next turn. And shotguns do 2 shots, which is scary in itself against the same person and for the +1 damage. Don't want to get hit by that nasty business. Okay, that's the end of the enemy's turn. I caused 1 casualty, so I need to roll a die. And on a 1 to 3, someone runs away. It's a 4. No one runs away. Right then, end of turn 3. I see if Lukin shows up. That's a 1. He does. Does Miser show up? It's a 3. They both show up. So Lukin, our explorer leader with a colony rifle, and Miser. They show up on my edge. I've got a doorway here and a doorway here. So let's so because they had an argument, they show up at separate doorways. They went separate ways. One thought each would. They couldn't agree on which one would be best. And there's the fun of Tabletop Simulator where things just click through stuff. Great. Okay, they appear on the edge. Open targets. Now I roll 4 dice for initiative at the start of round 4. And hoping for 1s. I get 1/1. So I get to assign the 1 to someone who's got a reaction speed of 1 or less. They've all got 1. Do I get Preem, take a quick shot, or do I get one of these guys out of the way? Lukin could do a quick move and take this guy out. Ooh. Now then. Lukin's got a range of 18 inches. Would that put me in range? It would. Yep, he's going to go for it. He's going to move up to here. Coming out, blasting. And he hits on a 5. That's not a 5. That's a 2. Okay. Well, good one, Lou. Good one. Right, now it's the enemy's turn. So this guy, he is going to get in cover, and I think, yeah, he's going to hoppity hop over to this position here. Much better. And take a shot at Preem. Is he within 6 inches? No, of course he's not. Hitting on 6s. He misses. Let's go with the hunting rifle. Is going to shoot at Preem as well. Gosh, she's getting shot to bits. Still misses. This guy is going to nudge himself just a little bit forward into some cover. And shoot at Preem. Oh, she finally gets hit. Right, so that means he needs to wound her. These hunting rifles, they've only got +0 on damage, so, and her toughness is 3, so a 3 or more and she's out. She is out. Now, if she had any luck, she wouldn't be out, but she doesn't have luck. It's just Lukin who has that, or at least claims he does. So I could spend a story point to try and re-roll it, but she has, I think, done enough. I'm going to take her out of the fight. She is going to fall back. She gets hit. Lukin tells her it's not worth it. We can finish this. And away she goes. Fortunately, my guys don't have to roll for morale. I just have to choose when I think it's a smart move to run away. Now then, this shotgunner would move to attack if she wasn't defensive, but she is. She's got a nice bit of cover. She can see Aces there. She's going to take 2 pot shots. That's two dice with a shotgun. +1 on the damage. Usually you can aim separate shots at different characters, but because the shotgun is focused, you can see the special rule on the right there. Focused weapons have to fire all at the same target. She would only hit on the 6s because he's in cover and she misses. That's the end of the enemy phase. So now I do the slow action phase. And quick action is when you go before, which like Lukin did, and Asus and Preem did on the previous turn, and slow action is when you go afterwards. So Asus and Miser now. Now Asus knows he can shoot this shotgunner here. She could shoot him, and he'd do that with a +1, so he'd be hitting on 5s because she's in cover and he's got +1. But let's get Miser on the move. Actually, let's do a shot with Asus first, see if we can take her out. Hitting on 5s. That's a miss. Okay, Miser's going to have to get in the action. He's got a 7-inch move because he's also really fast. Nothing within 7 inches. Oof. Oof. He's going to stay in cover, but he's going to run for that door. Hopefully get through it next turn. We'll see. We'll see what he can do next turn. Right, but only 3 dudes this round, so end of the round we don't need to roll for deployment. We just go straight to round 5 and we roll 3 dice for initiative. No ones. Looks like they're going first. Alright, so the shotgunner's going to fire at Aces again. 6s. Nope. No ones, so she can't re-roll. This guy is going to shoot at Ace. Oh, Preem's gone. Haha. Is he within range of Lukin? 26, so no. Can he get within range of Lukin? So that's out of range. This leaves him too exposed. So I think he's going to take up... Ooh. Brave. He can't quite get up to cover there. So I think he's going to move... Let's move him over here. He's got a decent amount of cover from this. Kind of doesn't. That leaves him exposed. He's confused, so let's just leave him. Let's just move across to the other side, see what angles he can get. This guy's in a really good position. He's happy with his positioning. Now, is he within range? 24.3, just out of range, but he could move. Although it says defensive enemies don't move, they stand and shoot. So he's going to shoot at Lukin with an aim. So he re-rolls 1s. That's a 6. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Is it worth a story point? I think it is. That's a story point. Going to burn through them pretty quick. Don't roll another 6. Ooh, I'm going to say that. Oh, that's a 1. He gets another chance because he's aimed. Lukin would have got shot, but he's just too quick. He does have luck, so maybe I could have taken the hit and just used my luck, but I don't feel lucky, punk. Don't think this hunter has any line of sight to Miser. Doesn't have a line of sight to Aces. Does he have line of sight to Lukin? I'm going to say no. Lukin can quite easily hide behind that, so this guy's going to stay where he is and wait for someone to pop out. Yeah, maybe he's going to get down into some cover actually. So it's, what is it, 2 inches down this and then another 4 inches into cover. Yeah, because he understands that Lukin can probably shoot him off that top if he gets within range. Alright. Yeah, we did all these guys, so back to my turn in the slow actions phase. Lukin is going to have to take some shots at some point against those guys, for sure. Can he move around this way? That's 2 inches and 4. Try and outflank. Yeah, he's going to try and outflank. He's going to stay here for a dash across next turn. I'm going to edge him forward to there. Not going to shoot. Asus is going to shoot with that shotgunner. Try and get a 5 because it's +1. He hits. +1 on the damage. Shotgunner's toughness is 3. Oh, it's a wound. Oh, so it's a stun. So instead he pushes the character back 1 inch and stuns them. Now the pushback's quite nice because it means that now the shotgun is not in cover for a shot from Miser. It can move 5 inches just out in the open. Miser's risking it. Always risking it to take down that shotgunner. 7.3, so his machine pistol is in range. 2 shots. Hitting on 5s. A 3 and a 3. No, 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 no. No, Miser, no. I really need you to hit that. I really need you to hit that. Well, she's stunned, so she can't shoot me back, but he's exposed over here. He would have been anyway. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Alright, end of round 5 onto round 6. Now, I've got 3 dudes. I would love a couple of 1s here. Nice and quick. At least 1-1? Yes. Alright, Miser, you can get out of harm's way. You can run up to here, take cover behind these barrels, and get within 6 inches of this shotgunner. Fire off that machine pistol, hitting on 3s. Bam bam, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's a 1 and a 3. She is knocked out. Well, she's casualties. Very good. Very, very good. And obviously no one is within short range of her, so they don't run away. That'll be a casualty roll at the end of the round as well, so I need to roll for morale for them. I need to remember that. And then, so my quick guy's gone. Now it's down to them. 3 on 3. Not looking good for the crew. However, this guy can move within range and shoot. Oh, I can't quite make it because he moved across. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Would he move up to attack? Let's say yes. He's going to move. Oh no, he's defend. No, 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 no. Let's play the enemies right. They're defensive. He would not do that. He doesn't leave himself exposed. These guys are not brave souls. They are starport scum. If you move to there and then move a little bit further and get into a good firing position here. And by good, I mean one that's covered with the blood of his friend or his leader. I wouldn't assume that they're friends. These guys are, like I said, starport scum. Anyway, enough of that. This guy going blam 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 against Miser. 16 inches, so that's within range of his military rifle. He needs to roll a 6. No more 6s, please. Thank you. And the hunting rifle guy. Oh, these guys are going to make a firing line, aren't they? He's going to step up. He hasn't got cover from anyone, but he's going to move up. And yeah. Maybe he should have retreated. I'm not really sure. He needs good. He needs to shoot. Come on. He needs to actually create some sort of challenge. Otherwise, they'll just hide behind bricks. And by bricks, I mean these are not bricks. These are massive, like, fuck off containers with ladders on the side, apparently. Right, that is the end of their actions. I've got my slow actions. Lukin, like I said, he's going to make a dash for it. He's going to move 6 inches to here. And Asus is going to turn around, nudge out a little bit, and take a shot against this guy. Hitting on 6s, -1/+1, because of the heavy and +1 combat skill. That's a 1. I didn't aim, so I don't need to roll that. Aces is done. Okay. On to round 7. That's round 16, but sure. Right, 3 dice for initiative. Let's see what I get. Nope, they go first. Oh, I should have rolled morale for them. On a 1 to 3, someone runs away. No one runs away. Oh dear. They go in first. We should have checked line of sight for this. I shouldn't have really been able to make a shot. So let's say that Ace has moved out a little bit further and shot at this guy. Right, which means, so I couldn't shoot him, so he can't shoot me. So he is going to shoot at Miser over there. Hang on, 6s. This guy's shooting Miser. Oh dear, he hits. Now Miser's got a toughness of 4. So we'll see whether this can hold out. This guy needs a 1, 2, 3, and Miser's fine. No, Miser, no! Miser is out for the count. Oh dear. I should have got Preem to do the objective. God damn. Okay, hunting rifle against Aces. Hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s. 2, that's what we wanted to see. This guy, can he see Aces? I'm going to say that no, Aces can duck behind that cover easy enough. Cut myself some slack. Right then. Oh, this I should have just hidden wait for the outflank. Right, Lukin, slow actions phase. He's going to go 2 to there. If I jump on top, they would still have cover. I can move out, take a shot. 1 inch to there, 3 inches up. Lukin's going to move up. And I think Aces is going to move around. He's going to be a sneaky. Oops. Let's get him over here. He's going to stay solidly out of sight. Now, according to the defensive profile of these guys, see, it keeps bringing that thing up like that. Don't do that. Stop it. Yeah, according to the defensive profile of these guys, defensive people, when they're within range, they don't move. So, I mean, he's technically within range, not line of sight. Do they just sit there? I think they kind of do. I don't know. They're not smart anyway. I think that's for sure. Right, end of that round. On to the next round. Only 2 initiative dice. Looks like they're going first. That's really good for me because they can't shoot me. Unless I miscalculated. Nope. Oh, is that a shooty bang bangs though, is it? Oh, I think it might be. I think I pushed Luke in a little too far. Oh dear. Here we go. That's a 3. If I go from top down, well, he misses anyway. If it goes centre to centre, then I guess. But centre to centre is kind of bull anyway, especially on little games like this. Okay, so they don't land any shots, but they will do next round for sure. Lukin, he's still going for the outflank. He's going to move to here. Aces, do I just sit and wait? Is this cheesing the system? I think it might be, but I'm going to do it. Aces is going to sit and do fuck all. And on to round 9. Initiative dice for me. I get a 5 and a 2. They go first. They don't shoot. Would they move to shoot me? I guess they kind of would. I mean, they kind of know I'm coming. But they're all solidly within cover. This guy's not. Well, he could plonk himself down here, couldn't he? And this guy can't really go anywhere where he'd be in cover from both of us. So he's going to stay put and just hope. Or would he dig in over here? Nope, it says they stand and shoot, so they stand and shoot. And by stand and shoot, I mean not shoot. And then finally, Lukin's finest hour. He's going to move out to here. Fall over. And shoot at this boy over here. Because that guy's got cover. Yeah, I'll shoot at this guy here. 12 inches. So Lukin has got his colony rifle. He'll take a shot, hitting on 5s. He misses. Absolutely huge. And Asus is going to move up to hit. Try and stay out of sight. And then we go the end of the round. Lots of spinning around, lots of camera movement. Just for funsies. Right. End of the round. It's round 10. I can't count. 10? Yes, that's not a 9. My initiative dice. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, they're going to go first. Well, this guy could shoot at me. Yeah, I think the hunting rifle can probably shoot at me. This guy can't shoot at him. I'm going to say this guy can't shoot because of that big blue one. So let's get a shot from this guy. Who misses? Shot from this guy. A 6. Yeah, he can't really move into cover anyway. A 6 hits. Does he kill me? A 1. No, he stuns me. He pushes me back 1 and stuns me. That means I can't shoot back. Right then, Asus is going to move. Oof, can he get there from 4 inches? He could do the objective next turn if he moves there. Oof. I've got to do this objective. We have to do this objective. Ace is going to hoof it to where Preem got a shot. He's assuming that she's managed to make it out alive. There's a blood trail leading out through back one of the doors that we came in through. He's going to move there. That's a dash. He's going to move 5 inches. Should have just gone there to start with, to be honest, instead of pissing about over there. And Lukin is going to dive back into cover. Oh, hello. And lose his stun marker. And then on to round 11, 2 initiative dice. So that's a 6, fine. There you go first. No shots from you. Oh, wait, no, definitely some shots. Yeah, well, he could shoot Preem before, so he's going to shoot Asus now. I'm just going to roll both of these guys together. That's 1 hit. Ooh! Oof! Oof, narrowly avoided that. This is tense. Hunting rifle, shooting it out of cover, hits on a 5+. Oof, narrowly misses. Alright, my turn. Now then, I'm going to say that I can squeeze through there. Right, sod it. He's got to go. I mean, what was my plan going over here anyway? Was it that it's too far away? Asus has to move up. He takes cover behind the console, removes his stun marker, and then Lukin over here tries to be a hero and moves out to here and takes a shot at that guy again. Hits on a 5. That's a hit. Wounds on a 3. Wounds. Kills him. Beautiful. That is what we like. And then, which means this guy will run back 4 inches. Let's see. Oh, he's going to go this way, isn't he? Of course he is. Run away. He runs away to that. And this guy will run away to there also. Now I get to roll for morale. On a 1 to 3, someone disappears. No, these guys have been holding their morale forever. And now then, a couple of 1s would be lovely here. Initiative dice into round 12. No, looks like they're going to go first. This hunting rifle is going to nudge himself solidly into cover and take a shot, but he misses because he's got -1 for moving. This guy, he's going to run back to there, take a shot at Lukin, hitting on a 6. He misses. Lukin is going to Oh, first Aces is going to move in and do the objective. Done. Objective. I need to save those for story points. Objective. Objective done. Success. Yes. Play sound of victory now. Nice. I should have had the camera on that when that happened, but instead I was staring at the backs of these guys. Lukin now can. He kind of wants to run in. To be honest, he kind of wants to run in. But I need to be within 6 inches to be able to hurt these guys significantly. You know what? He's going to go over here. Ooh. He's going to hope. Does that put that guy out of cover? No, I'd say he's still in cover. But I can hit that guy maybe on a 6. Let's see what happens. Nope, that's a 1. Right. However, the objective is diggity done. So after the objective's done, the rules say that I roll 2 dice. And on a 1, if either dice is a 1, then these guys give up and run away. Finally, their morale gives out. The sniper and the other ganger, the other scum, turn tail and run away. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Okay. We'll put these guys over here with those who ran away. And against all odds, it seemed, Lukin regathers with Asus and they grab Miser. Lukin helping Miser up from the spot where he was shot, agreeing that next time maybe they should settle their disputes before running into fight. Lukin helps him off and Asus goes in search of Preem, who is likely licking her wounds somewhere in this back section of the trade port of Halcyon 5. And with that, we will draw this mission to a close. There is some end of turn sort of post-game sequence stuff which I'll need to do, which like rolling for loot and all that, and getting XP and seeing whether they become rivals. In fact, I'll do that now. When you defeat an enemy, if you roll a die and if they roll a 1, they become a rival. Do we get a new rival? No, we don't. Seems Fishing has had enough. The package has been delivered and Uno Rotaro, our patron, is happy. Let's see what rewards we get next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've been the Barbarian Sage, Ben Stroud, and I'll see you all next time.